Welcome back to AutoVibesReviews, where we dig deep, stay honest, and bring you the freshest car reviews out there. Today, we're getting up close with the 2026 Toyota Corolla, a nameplate that's familiar. Yet this time, it brings some updates you'll want to see. Stick with me through this whole ride. At the end, I'll tell you whether this is one you should seriously consider or skip. Let's jump right in, because first impressions matter, and Corolla wants to make one. From the front, the 2026 Corolla greets you with sharper eyes. The headlights are slimmer, more aggressive with a sleeker LED signature, helping it look more modern rather than just safe. The grille stretches with a subtle but bolder presence. It's lower and wider, giving it a slightly more planted stance. There are crisp lines along the hood that feed into the grille, and little sculpted details around the lower bumper. Air intakes, subtle trim, that lend just enough attitude without turning the car into a show-off. Inside profile, you'll notice the flow is more tensile than before. A taut beltline, smoother transitions to wheel arches, and in higher trims you get that two-tone paint option that adds personality. The wheel options have been bumped up to 18-inch alloys in sportier trims, with nice finishes that catch light well. All right, stepping inside. Toyota's taken care to upgrade the materials, tech, and comfort. In base LE and SE trims, you'll find fabric seats, but they're better contoured, and the cabin feels more premium. On XSE trim, you get Softex, trimmed heated front seats, with 8-way power adjustment for the driver and 4-way for the passenger. The dashboard layout is cleaner now, with new lines and fewer visual breaks. The instrument cluster is digital, a 7-inch version in LE SE, and on the XSE or available on SE. There's a 12.3-inch digital gauge display with customizable layouts. The center infotainment screen is 8-inch standard, but SE gets a 10.5-inch option. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You'll also find features like a Qi wireless charging pad in higher trims, ambient lighting touches, and a nice soft touch on surfaces your elbows or knees meet. The feel is more mature, not flashy but competent and purposeful. Storage cubbies are well placed. The center armrest is decent. The door pockets are usable, and rear passengers get good headroom and legroom for this class. Now, performance. Under the hood, the 2026 Corolla's gas models carry a 2.0-liter dynamic force 4-cylinder engine producing 169 horsepower and 151 lb-ft of torque, mated to a CVT sending power to the front wheels. That's unchanged from some prior versions, but Toyota has fine-tuned responsiveness and efficiency. You'll see EPA ratings roughly 32 mpg city, 41 mpg highway, 35 mpg combined in the US specs. In real-world driving, it's plenty for everyday commuting, highway passing, and relaxed runs. In terms of ride and handling, the new Corolla is composed. It's more firmly sprung in the sport trims, and the steering feedback is better than older models. It's not a sports car, but in its class it feels confident, poised, with good grip and composure through corners. Acceleration is not explosive, but adequate. The trade-off is that for daily driving, you'll appreciate how smooth and predictable it is. Next, price. In US markets, as a reference, the base LE trim starts around $22,725, excluding destination. Higher trims like SE and XSE climb upward. The XSE can reach around $28,440 in its more loaded form. Still, considering what you get, modern tech, better materials, solid fuel economy, the value proposition is strong. Don't expect luxury car pricing. Corolla remains in the compact sedan sweet spot. One thing added for 2026 is that features like blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert are now standard across trims, and the digital instrument cluster is standard too. So, after all that, here's my take. The 2026 Corolla is a smart evolution. It's not a radical reinvention, but the refinements matter. Exterior styling is sharper without being polarizing. Interior upgrades bring it closer to premium feel, and performance is solid and efficient. For someone who wants reliability, modern tech, decent efficiency, and a car that still holds resale well, this is a strong candidate. If you're chasing performance or luxury, there are other options. But for everyday use, this hits the balance well. If I were you, I'd test drive the SE or XSE version to feel the difference in suspension, steering weight, and interior comfort. Also, compare the hybrid if fuel savings are a priority in your market. If those checks feel right, it's a Corolla worth giving serious thought. Thank you so much for watching AutoVibes Reviews today. If you like this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next one. Drop in the comments what you want me to compare next. Maybe Corolla versus Civic or Corolla versus Elantra. I'd love to hear. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and I'll see you on the road.
Thank you.